Ultra Kill. Let's talk about it, and more specifically, 8-3. Haki did a real fucking good job making me feel like I was in hell for this level. A plus right there. First, I want to talk about my biggest issue with this level, and this is my issue with the layer as a whole. It's most prevalent in this level in 8-1, and it's the goddamn frame drops. They never end. They cease to cease. It's horrible. I'm on a super high-end computer for this game, and it still is constantly happening to me in this layer, and it never used to happen for me in this game. You can even see it happening in the footage in the background occasionally, and it gets super bad in the oh my god, shut up, Mango. It gets super bad in the rooms where there's like repeating floors and stuff, like this room right here. My frame rate drops to like 30 FPS, like a consistent 30 FPS until I'm out of some of the rooms in this layer. That is like desperately needs fixing. Otherwise, I think it's a great layer. It's just so unforgivingly hard. Like, it's unbelievable. And honestly, the 8-1, 8-2, and 8-4 aren't too bad. It is this level in particular that took me more attempts to P rank than P2 on Brutal, which is insane. My second biggest issue I have with this level in particular, it's the worst for me on this level, is clipping out of bounds through some of the portals and stuff. Like, this happened to me so many times. It never cost me a run, thankfully, because I think Akita purposely made it really easy to get back in, because there's even a message that says sorry if you fall out of the map. So, like, that's nice, but I honestly wish you'd just put a little more time into the, like, fixing that, because it is really annoying. It's not really like game breaking or anything. It's not nearly as bad as the frame drops, because the frame drops actually did cost me a few P rank attempts and deaths on this level, and were like not even, they just made me angry. It wasn't even annoyance. Now that is just like kind of broad annoyances I have with the layer as a whole, and just like the state of the game. Alright, not even state of the game, I think. Kind of. I mean, the frame drops are really annoying, and I've noticed it in other levels besides just the fraud ones. But now, it's just hatred for this level. I loved this level when I played it casually and, you know, just played it normally. But after P-ranking it, I can say something about every single room in this level that I hate. The rest of this video is just an airing of grievances about this godforsaken level. All that is left is perfect hatred for this level. Oh my god. Alright, especially Power disappointed me in this level, because I saw her, I was like, oh my goodness, we're gonna get the golden arm. We're getting golden arm. Oh yay! And then I killed her like 10 times in the level, never got it once, and I also just feel like she's too similar to Gabriel. Like, I understand she's supposed to be like a disciple of Gabriel or whatever, and like a lesser angel kind of version of him. But like, when she's in her rage state, she literally just has a move that's the exact same as Gabriel. It's Gabriel's spear attack, where he slams down twice and then throws the spear at you. It is the exact same attack. I think it might be a little faster on Power, which is stupid if it is, because she should be an easier version of Gabriel, not an harder. But I just wish she was a little more unique, personally. And I don't know, she was just kind of disappointing for me. Another issue I have with the level is it's not the difficulty itself. That's fine, making the game way more difficult. It's the difficulty spike from 8-1 and 8-2 to this monstrosity. You know, I was watching TikTok and a video came across my feed about 8-3, and someone in the comments said enemy spam slop, and I thought that was stupid at first. I thought, no, this is a good level. And then I went and P ranked it, and I realized they were kind of right. This level just spams the like big enemies at you. Like, there's there's barely any fodder. Most of the rooms are just fucking gutter tanks, guttermen, virtues, providences, and Maurice's and Cerberus or Cerberus's, I don't know. And it's that comment was right. Like it's just enemy spam slop. It's not like P2 was really difficult. It only had, I think, like 68 enemies maybe. And that's because the way that the enemies were placed and how they worked in tandem with each other was super unique and really well done. Like the invincible mind flares. That's the biggest thing. Oh yeah, the invincible,
There's
whatever
no
it's
point
called, the
even
sand
trying to
person,
go
the
under his
stalker, I
slashes
think.
because his big
That
ass
was
right hand.
super unique and really well done, and it led to an extremely hard level. But it didn't have that many enemies. This level, I'm pretty sure, has the most enemies in the game by probably almost double the amount, and it's mainly these big fucking enemies that are really hard to take down. It just takes so much time and resources, and it leads to the level just being unfun at certain points and feeling unfair instead of challenging. Like the biggest word that comes to mind, or like what this level makes me think of, is bullshit. That's what I was thinking. This entire level is just bullshit. Not, wow, this is a really unique and challenging, like P2. It's bullshit. Some of the deaths, I got really annoyed. Like when I went in P-rank P2 for the first time on Brutal and Violent, I was still like having a good time. I never got like super angry or annoyed. But this level, it made me like want to stop playing it at so many points. I even had to take a break, and I actually forgot to record most of the P-rank attempt I had, which I'll be showing the end of it near the end of this video. But yeah, this level is just really fucking annoying. It's bullshit. It was bullshit. And what peeved me off the most, and what I thought was the most bullshit, were the rooms, and especially the red, like the rooms following the red skull. Just navigating those rooms was so hard and confusing and annoying. Like it wasn't like just, I couldn't reach enemies. They were like on ceilings above me, and it made it really hard and annoying to deal with them. And I thought that was poorly done. Like maybe I'm just too stupid to comprehend like where to go and how to navigate those rooms, especially the one with the death catcher. That one was a real struggle for me in my first attempts at this level. And just any of the rooms that were like that with the portals where you could like see yourself through them, it would like, your gravity was swapped to different sides of the room based on the doors you went through. That was too confusing for my wee little mind. I couldn't understand it. Like I was just walking around aimlessly trying to kill things, and it just wasn't fun. Also, speaking of the skull rooms, why the hell was the blue skull room harder than the red skull room? The switching thing was so bad. Like a lot of the times I would get almost insta-killed during the room switches because enemies would like be charging up an attack on me during the room switch before I could even see or interact with them. And I probably did get just insta-killed by that a few times, and that was really annoying. And it was just overall harder than the red skull room, and 99.99% of the time, literally this is the only case I can think of in this game, where the blue skull room is harder than the red skull room for me. The only thing that made the red skull rooms hard really were the that death catcher room and the navigational aspect of it, and these like really confusing, complex, non-Euclidean structures that I just couldn't comprehend. I really do not like enjoy this level. There is one redeeming quality.
You have to finish all
look at him
without being defeated.
Look at him yap about tabs. Disappointing. But there's one like redeeming quality about this level for me, and that is the space bar. I think the reveal is super well done. I think it's not confusing at all if you just follow the platforms, and the like gravity switching between them is really well done. I think all the fights there are like balanced because it gives you the double power up, and I think that final fight is super cool. I think that was really well done, and just the space section as a whole. The only issue I have with the space section is that you, like, depending on, like, where, like, your direction of the platform you were last on, you could fall out of the map and take, like, 50 damage, which is really annoying sometimes because other times
Diddy
you,
funny
like,
is like the holy.
that doesn't, he always yaps. He always, this guy, it's constant yapping. It's just,
Well, and another one.
I don't think you follow the map depending on some of the directions you're facing, or maybe it depends on the
downward.
what is he talking about? Maybe it depends on like the fight you're in, because I remember playing through it casually. I was just kind of exploring it. I tried going to the sun, found an invisible wall, but I went like really low down and never got reset at any time and just had to make my way back. But this level, like, I don't think it needs, like, reworked or anything. I think it's fine the way it is. I don't think a rework is necessary. I just think Hakita should do better in the future for making, like, these harder levels. Because it's okay to make these harder levels. Like, the first instance we have of that was the level with the hideous mask. Like, usually the third level of the, like, act is the harder one. Like, that's the hard level of the act. You know, you see it in Limbo.
Are you on right?
And then
No, but on left.
oh my god. Oh, that was bad. But that derailed my train of thought. Oh yeah, 1-3 is like the first instance with it's the two skull things. Like, if you played the game, you know what I'm talking about. And there is usually a difficulty spike, but not like this. Like I said earlier, this was a harder P rank for me than P2 on Brutal, which is probably because I already P ranked it on Violent first. But oh my goodness, this was bad. Like, this was so hard. It's okay to spike the difficulty, but by this amount is crazy. One positive thing I will say about this Slayer, and especially the space part of this level, is the fucking music. It's like a goddamn truck. It's perfect. This is some of Akita's best work. I could just hear it. Listen to the music playing in the background right now. It is so good. I love it. And overall, I still love this game. I will still play this game and enjoy it until I am on my deathbed. I will glaze it till my body starts to betray itself and my mind forgets what my life was once in yesteryears. I will forever love this game. And hey, it'll work out in the end. I still P-ranked it. Life goes on. And this game is still a goddamn masterpiece that I recommend to anyone and everyone to play.